Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. Prose by the shore has moved Fireside today. It's a little bit rainy and chilly out there, so I came inside, hunkered down by the fire. And it's actually been a little while since I've shared anything with you. I think it's been like December. I think maybe I've been a little distracted by the mumblings and grumblings of a third dimensional world with everything that's going on. But anywho, last night I had a little thought, like I normally do. I'll get a thought and sit down, not sure where it's going to go, and 15, 20 minutes later it's done. Last night, that's what happened again. I had a thought, started to write it, and it was a little different because normally I feel like the end is coming, it's building. And last night I was writing, and all of a sudden I thought, I think I'm done. And I went back and read it, and yeah, it was done. And I'm gonna share it with you right now. The title is called Waking Up. What'll it take for us to awake? Famines we've had, volcanoes have erupted, and earthquakes disrupted. Nations have warred, terrorists have frightened, governments' grips have tightened. Social classes disparities widened, greed and consumption unfettered. Religions formed, judgments made. Who determines the grade? Doesn't matter. Just keep the masses afraid, so people's hopes will fade. Humanity's at a crossroads. Decisions continually being made by the powerful. But there's an awareness that exists, spreading like wildfire from one individual to the next. The elite don't like it, trying their best to suppress and distract. That's their counterattack. But the genie's out of the bottle. Like gas that emanates, the power of loving thoughts cannot be imprisoned. Its reach is like none other, drawing its strength from an invisible source. Of course, the God within is being heard. It's not a resistance, but a new dimension that's dawning and infinitely spawning. Like a river that flows, just watch where it goes. Well, there is one more other thing I'd like to share with you. It's from a podcast that I was listening to last night. Karen Noe has an Angel Quest podcast, and she was interviewing Neil Donald Walsh, who many of you may have well heard of, as he wrote many books, and one of them was Conversations with God, that was on the New York Times bestseller list for like 2.5 years. And the podcast was wonderful. He's an amazing man with wonderful things that he's sharing. And I came away with many things, but one of the things he came away with that I'd like to share with you are the questions that he asked God. I wrote it down so I made sure I get it right. He asked, what does it take to make my life work? God's answer, your life has nothing to do with you. It's about everyone's life you touch and how you touch it. Well, bye for now, and have a good evening.